Hi YouTube, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I might have to turn away from you a couple times, like when I grab a cigarette or my cup of coffee here, 'cause I'm set up where I'm out of the sun for the lighting. So cheers everybody. Hope your Saturday or Sunday? No. Yeah, maybe is going well. I'm doing pretty good. It's really beautiful day here, warming up in our state a little bit with the sunshine, and so I'm thinking about people that test my integrity. It's ongoing. I'm going to talk about that. What happens when you go, what's too far? What's too far? Testing the integrity of a honorable warrior. When do you know you've gone too far? You know, do people have a off switch with that shit? Usually when you meet a person and you can pretty much size them up and pretty much see the um girth of integrity, or what they're made out of, you can pretty much assess a person's character within moments, if not even by looking at them, the way they stand, the way they use their eyes, their facial expressions, all kinds of stuff. Nothing even really needs to be said a lot of times. No, they can say, well, you can't judge a person by their looks. Mm, I don't know about that. Not whether they're good looking or not, but what expressions are they making with that face? So, I mean, you can have the most handsome guy in the world sneer at you. That doesn't look too beautiful. So, you know, anyway, I heard somebody talking about Mojo. Yeah and no. Um, when sometimes you run into some people that type of craft doesn't work on, you know? So if you're thoroughly independent like I am, it's not going to work on me, you know? So anyway, I've only ever had my creator in my heart, not as a sexual thing, but as holding me through all experiences because I don't have anyone. So people's tactics that they try and use on me doesn't work, you know, but they keep trying. Like I say, how far is too far? When have you pushed somebody too far? How many questions, like thousands, what a person has to answer to everybody on this fucking planet for the rest of her life? You can about guess what I have to say about that. Like I say, when you push a warrior too far, what's too far is repeatedly proposing questions to a person that they can't answer or justify over the internet. Where is that going to get you? If you want to confront me, I'm able to confront anybody. I mean, I'm not going to get on a plane and fly across the sea, but if somebody has issues with me, you bring those issues to me and we'll solve them. If you can look me in my eye and question my integrity, just with the feeling that you get over this internet, you know you're playing with fire. So, like I say, how far is too far? Because that energy that you give me by questioning my integrity continuously, that's everything I have inside to show you what I've got inside for that feeling. People that do that to me, for your information. So that's what I've got to say. I'm sick of people with lesser integrity questioning mine. I'm an honorable person and I'm loyal up to a point, but I'm always honest. Can you handle that? So anyway, ask me anything. Want to hear stupid things I did with when I was a child? Um, I was raised by the dark cabal to be stupid. I ran away from stupid. But if you want to hear my childhood stupidities, we can talk about them. We can compare stupid with stupid in our use, can't we? But what are you as an adult? I passed around a meme because the Masons called me Trouble. They told me that was my middle name because to them, my mind, I am troubling to them. And you can believe what you want. But yes, I trouble them because they do not know what I'm going to do. And I can do stuff. So I don't like being played with, and I'm not always nice. Before I had children, I shared a meme. It's the truth. I was a menace to society before kids. I mean, not brutal, not violent, but I was menacing. I'm still a bit pretty much like that. So, um, it's absolutely playing with fire. I can get transportation right now and go anywhere and confront situations with people because they think they're playing with me. I don't have any obligations and I don't have anything to lose. And if you're willing to spar, I'll do that too. Cup of coffee or sparring or both. Or maybe you just want to go out dancing. Hey, I could go visit my kids. We could go dancing. That'd be fun. Of course, um, I don't know if all of them love to dance. I know my oldest granddaughter and my one of my youngest ones, um, from another family. She's a dancer too and singer. So yeah, but that'd be fun. Find some place that has like um, food, or if it was summertime, like out in the like a lot of them will have like outside patios with live music and food and that type of stuff. That's always fun if they have a good band, you know. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I hate being questioned. I mean, if you have a question about something that I know, I'll take the time to answer it. I won't type it back, but I'll answer any questions. Um, let's see, was just I've encountered so many people when I can hear them thinking that want to try and bother me because they feel less, then they know they're not willing to step up to the plate. The It's fortitude, it's fortuitous, um, that a lot of people lack, and they want to punish me because I have it, you know? And endurance. Yeah, I am strong and I am intelligent. I am sick of people punishing me because I've worked hard to do a lot of stuff in my life, you know? I mean, a lot of things. I'm not just bragging. I can actually do a lot of things, you know? So, anyway, like even playing the flute or the guitar, harmonica, drums, various other instruments, you know, those arts, but martial arts and my studies in language and old texts of every sort and all kinds of mechanisms and biology, and other people don't dive that deep in the mechanics of the world. And I'm there. It's called alchemy, and people want to question my virtues all the fucking time. It gets sickening, you know? I don't know if anybody else feels like that, even without being connected or taught by the Dark Cabal. But they hate me, and I hate them just as bad. Anybody that uses energies on this planet for material gains or to control other people, you're my enemies, and I'm coming after your fucking asses. And every other warrior out there that feels like I do, we're gonna confront you one on one everywhere you go, wherever you go, whoever you are. That's what's going on. The meek aren't weak. We just wanted to be left the fuck alone, and you didn't do it. So now there's consequences for actions. And you will see a change. Not right away. You can feel it. I got to play that. You can feel it in the air tonight. Phil Collins. Oh, yeah. The drums in that are good. Whenever I want to test a system, I put on, there's a band called Steam, and they have a song, Kiss Him Goodbye. And when I want to check my speakers for the drums, I put that one on. You know, Godsmack's Voodoo would be good for that too. Or Coldplay's Paradise or Magic. Those ones have deep bass. You can check your bass with them. Really good. So, and for the high output in the speakers, Pink Floyd stuff's always good for that. Like Comfortably Numb, that um that's really good for testing all the levels in your speaker and the output. So anyway, yeah, I like I say, I don't mind people questioning me, but then they're pretty much, a friend of mine would, I've seen people, men, cover their faces trying not to laugh when they've got me to that point a good friend goes like this, laughs out of embarrassment of what they're confronted with, and they don't ever go there again in case of what may happen. Because when you test the integrity of a true honorable warrior and you keep doing it, you're fucked. And that's the code, you know. You don't go there ever again. You already know that, gee, that's a friend of mine. They've proven themselves to me, and I don't need to question them anymore. I mean, if you don't know somebody well, yeah, you have to decide who you want in your life and what you're going to allow in your life, you know. But over this internet, I don't have a choice. People can say and do and question and fabricate and do whatever they want, even in the most slanderous ways. And they think they're getting away with things just scot free. But, and if you know the old Celtic witchcraft religions, that's not just a saying, scot free. You know, like Highlander. I love that. Chop their head off and wait to absorb their power. You know, that's what I'm doing. Either rise up to the occasion and battle beside me, or you get your head chopped off. There is no other choice. Not in this spiritual warfare or physical. Yeah, we're bringing it there. That's what we're bringing to the table. We're fighting for the truth in the world. This spiritually connected flesh war that many pretend doesn't exist. I'm making it physical, you know. I won't be questioned anymore. Mama's gonna knock you out. No, I actually won't. I don't put hands on people, but if it get down, get scram, my cat. If it gets to that point, I won't be showing any mercy. I'll have to break something on somebody, you know, with my practiced abilities, you know. I don't want to have to go there with people, but people know. They've tried to do flying drop kicks, and I'll catch you in the air and you're on the ground before you realize what happened. I am the master. You don't fuck with a warrior like that. Like I say, you can say whatever you want over this internet. That's easy. But come and question me to my face. We'll see how that goes. So, anyway. I just wanted to make that perfectly clear. Whenever you get the urge to question, don't use that satanic force. You better think for yourself because that's not to be trusted with the integrity of a warrior. You don't go there. When you cross goodness, now it's unredeemable. And that's what's going to be very clear. I would say The 14th of March is going to be pretty clear, but on the 15th of March, it's going to be painfully, electronically, etherically clear that there's going to be added pressure within your body with an energy that you won't understand, you can't prove, you won't even be able to talk about it, but it's going to be there. A feeling of the, it'll be like doom because you'll be damning yourself with your own conscience, but it'll actually be a spiritual presence of shame for going against all that is good in this world. And you'll know step by step and how to correct that with every move. But good luck, best wishes, best regards, you know. But this planetary alignment that's going on, that are working in tandem now, everybody feels it. It's a real energy force, the true Trinity. And that feeling doesn't have to be there, but you have to walk with it and think for yourself. You cannot. It's like I'm saying, when somebody, okay, say if somebody slandered me, and a person that wants something from me or even wants to be my friend, but to question me, then you have to know where to stop. Like, I don't need to question her anymore. I know who she is. So the slander won't work if you're always thinking the bad thing from the dark force. That's where your mind's going to be. If you always think good about somebody that you know has integrity and honor, that's where your mind's going to be. It's mutual respect, you know. And if I don't have that with people, I'm not working with you. I'm not helping you. I'm not foreseeing for you. I'm not doing shit. You'll be flying by the seat of your pants. And then you'll realize what was done for you that wasn't reciprocated. So that's where I'm at today. So, see, I've always been independent. Most people need other people to validate them and to see value in them. Well, if you don't have that, you pretty much value yourself. You become very strong, especially in dangerous situations. You learn how to handle yourself. When you That's all you have to rely on. If you don't have somebody else to fall back on, what do? Sit in the corner and cry, or wait for some savior to come and pick you up and hug you and tell you everything's going to be okay? You have to do that for yourself, you know. So I'll see how it goes with a couple people, a few people I'm thinking of with that type of mindset. Actually, what happens is it's projection. It's how people, the level they're on, their perspective, they can't see higher because they want to grab somebody down instead of joining somebody that's a little bit up there, you know. I'm reaching back down. I'm saying, hey, look, this is the thing to do, this is what's right. And that's how we conduct ourselves in this world, so we get along as honest, decent human beings, and if you're willing to walk with me like that, hey, you know, yeah. But when you know that you're the best, you don't bow and you're not questioned. Don't let people question your integrity ever. Smash them, crush them. I mean it, especially if they know you well and they're just fucking with you. Smash them, mother. Seriously, so with your words, like I am right now. And it's not a fear of not wanting to confront people. Some, if I knew where you'd live, I'd be on your doorstep, not just to beat your ass, but to find out why you think you have to keep questioning me. Instead of thinking good right away, you'd rather go down with it all instead of seeing the actual until there's so much proof that there's no slander left that you can say, and then the only thing you can do is ignorance to ignore the truth and carry on with your life because that's all you got. You can't go any higher, you know. So I won't have my honor questioned by anybody ever again that they think they're just going to slander me and get away with it because it's not working like that. Not in my heart. If I'm going to do something dirty to you, it's not going to be shady and it's not going to be underhanded. I will warn you, you're about ready to get your ass slapped, and that's exactly what's going on and how I confront things. About ready to jack your shit, mother. That type of thing. So anyway. Well, and I didn't do my exercises first. And if I do that, my adrenaline's way off and it makes it worse. So I held off on that. And I don't really need to do them today anyway. I have other physical things to get done. So, but yeah, sometimes I'll do that first. I've made the mistake and then I've got something that I'm pissed about and gonna express it and it comes out like really wild. And so I've learned to um yeah, I've learned to judge when I should have some adrenaline and extra, extra, read all about it. You know? Reminds me a little bit I did some cheerleading. Oh, for a Catholic girls' school, and I was never Catholic, but I ended up going to a Catholic girls' school because they wanted me to behave, and I didn't feel like it behaving like they wanted me to. And it's worse than what you think. It's not like I was a bad kid or anything. You know, I became a bad kid, not to everybody, but yeah, I was selective. I'm still selective on who I Well, I'm selective with my friendships and even my family members. Um, a lot of people aren't like that, but I am. So. And a friend of mine will never question me from what they've heard or read or whatever. You know, if you're always thinking on the bad side of things and don't see a purpose or a reason with anything I've done, I don't fucking care anymore about that or you for that reason. So don't fuck with me. I'm sick of it. You know. Anyway. So that's all I have to say today, people. I'm glad you joined me. I hope some of you got something out of that. If you have people kind of jacking your life around because they're shady, let's put them in their place. It's the time of the season. That's a good song, too. So I think it's The Little Rascals. Peace, everybody. Have a good night or day, wherever you're at.